So Hong Kong 97 is a pretty basic game. The introduction is rather blunt and gives a sufficient quick rundown, but besides that you just shoot some people, kill a giant floating head of Deng Xiaoping, and then it just loops for eternity. So it should take around 40 seconds or so to beat the game. Technically, as it doesn't have an actual ending, there's another way to technically beat the game, which comes from the numerical system in place. Now, the object of the game is to genocide the entire population of China, all 1.2 billion, yet this will never happen, as the numbers which are in the top right function in a cycle. After reaching ba 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 ba, which is 8888, the numbers reset to 1000, meaning an accurate total count of up to 1.2 billion is unfortunately not possible. Oddly enough, the numbers 9 and 10 are never included in the game. So yes, you could beat the game again by getting up to 8,888, and then it just resets. You've basically won. Luckily, there's another way to essentially defeat the game, which I stumbled upon. You see, I play Hong Kong 97 on a SNES Classic, the way God intended, while most gameplay online comes from an emulator on the computer. I thought of any potential differences in terms of gameplay and remember that the SNES is a 16-bit console, meaning it would fail to register any excessively large number, let alone 1.2 billion. The point for an integer overflow on 16 bits is 65,535, so theoretically, if I reach that number, the game would crash, and I will have reached the effective end of the game. This is what happened.
Oh shit. Minky!
You got it?
No, the music doesn't play anymore. The game's still going, but the music doesn't play.
Yes, that is correct. Once 65,535 came, and nothing happened, I was disappointed. But after around 65,781, the legendary background song, I Love Beijing Tiananmen, finally stopped playing. Now, I wasn't sure if it was that specific number or the Deng Xiaoping boss fight which started it, so I replayed it and triggered the same effect at 65,776. A 5-point difference, but either way it takes place 200 points after when the crash was supposed to happen. This left me thinking, if the game didn't crash here, when else would it potentially happen? This is where the aforementioned Chinese numbers become important. These numbers are a part of the Chinese Character Code for Information Interchange Character Set, CCCII set for short. CCCII is a base 94 set, meaning the highest possible number of Chinese characters which can be represented is 830,504, meaning the characters and potentially the game itself will cease to function by the time a score of 830,504 is possible. I will admit I am not adept when it comes to how CCCII will actually influence the game, as I am a Westerner who was born almost a decade after the game was released. Anyways, if this hypothesis is correct, the game would end before 830,000, as that is the maximum theoretical number, meaning it would take place sometime before. This is due to how variant characters are encoded with CCCII. In practice, it will always be lower than 830,504. So if it doesn't happen before 830,504, then it means the CCCII limitations were irrelevant to the game, and it just goes on for eternity. It's not like the game will magically end at 1 million or another large arbitrary number like 1.2 billion, which couldn't even take place theoretically due to the available characters on the screen not being large enough to accommodate a billion. So yeah, 1.2 billion isn't the trigger to get past a song like many people who watch this particular video think, which is on the VG Facts page for the game, even the IMDb trivia page, so it pops up under the People Also Ask section on Google, as if it's an intentional part of the game, which it isn't. So no, it doesn't take 38 years to beat the song, it only takes a few hours, lucky us. As for attaining the potential CCCII-induced crash, I have plenty of time to play the game, so I am open to streaming it depending on responses to this video. I am currently at a little over 150,000, and I am very, very tired of playing this game, but we'll keep going because someone has to do it.